now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. Yo, what up?
What's good?
This is the 6th installment of the Freaky Podcast.
Damn, 6, for real?
6. I go by the name of T.R.
Big trust.
Okay, Archangel.
Big trust.
And of course, I'm joined alongside my counterpart,
Yeah.
Crazy Kinfolk,
Yeah.
the light-skinned assassin,
Yeah.
Lex No Luther.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Big trust.
Did you notice something?
No.
You didn't notice that what I did?
Oh, you didn't do no acronyms this time?
I didn't.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Shut up.
I'm proud of you.
I switched it up.
I didn't give you acronym though. Big trust. You know what I'm saying?
That's somebody else. Why you stealing Mark Ingram stuff?
I don't know, man. They doing their thing.
And what the hell does that mean anyway?
I don't know, but I like it. I'm gonna be honest, I like it. I shouldn't like it as a Steeler fan, but I do. I like it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you know, whatever, man. We're gonna get right into the episode though. The number one topic right now, man, is this Lizzo thing, man. And like you said last episode, unless you was living under a rock, Lizzo was at the Laker game. How can I describe Lizzo for people that don't know who she is? I guess she's an artist.
So imagine Kelly Price.
That's cold, brother.
Okay, not Kelly Price.
Anyway,
because I didn't know about Lizzo until about a month or so ago. I didn't.
I mean, me either. But she's basically a full-figured artist. Let's put it that way.
There
Full-figured artist who is just very comfortable in her body. I mean, let's just put it that way. She's very comfortable in her body. Takes a lot of nude pics, all on Instagram. I guess her music is okay. I mean, it's not for me. I guess everybody has their taste. But she basically was at the Laker game, sitting on courtside, and she had her ass cheeks out like Prince. And started to pop.
Right.
Personally, I have a problem with it.
Speak on it.
But let's go back. I said she was a full figure woman. I know for the full figure ladies out there, y'all probably think we got a problem because she full figure. That's not it.
Not at all.
Because as much as I love Beyonce, as much as I love Rihanna, if Rihanna did the same thing, I ain't gonna lie, I would have looked, but I still would have been mad. And the reason I would have been mad is because it happened at the Laker game.
Right.
If I have my kids there, I'm taking them to the Laker game. We trying to watch LeBron and AD do their thing.
Right.
I'm not trying to see no ad. I'm not trying to explain to my kids like, oh, that's twerking right there. Let's look at that. That's very nice. Like, no, we coming to watch the game, man. And I think that's the only problem I have with it. What's your beef with it? Or you have beef?
Well, I have a problem with it because first of all, people believe that you're getting on her because you're fat shaming her.
Yeah.
First of all, that has nothing to do with it. How many times have we seen Beyonce, Rihanna, all these people courtside and they're dressed appropriately?
Absolutely.
And I think what she's doing is the reverse now. She knows that people are taking up for her, for her size. So she's like, let me use this as a moment to be ratchet and do what I want, and I can get away with it, get a pass with it. Small, skinny, big, whatever, you don't get a pass. And case in point is how many times have you went on Instagram and seen girls and they're called Insta Thoughts? Yeah. You know, they're always, I remember when Aisha Curry made the comments about, women shouldn't dress so provocative. They should say something. Yeah. So, I mean, it's always some scrutiny regardless of what size you are. So I think what she did was very tasteless. Like I said, if I was with my kid at the game, I don't know how to explain it to him. Like, I don't know.
I mean, how do I explain to my kid like what we just saw, like what we just witnessed? Right. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they put it on the jumbotron, so everybody saw it. So I mean, how do I explain that?
And what is the purpose? Like, she literally can't. She thought of that. She sat one idea, so I'm gonna cut the ass out this big ass shirt, and I'm just gonna walk to the game with my ass out. Like, dude, what? Do you need attention that bad?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you saw, but the Houston Rockets reached out to her and basically invited her to the game to basically do the same thing in Houston. And I was just like, why? Like,
you know why?
Why?
Because it's always black people. We're always mascots for people. Yeah. This goes back, and I'm not gonna go deep in this. And I shout out to Tariq Nasheed. He's one of the, he's a podcaster. He's historian. He speaks on game, all kind of stuff. Just look him up. He's very smart. Yeah. He has a thing. He talked about Sarah Barton. People don't know who Sarah Barton is. You know who Sarah Barton is? Google Sarah Barton, and you will understand. It was this lady. She was a full figure lady. She had like a real big ass.
Okay.
But back then, like this is a long time. I can't remember what year. It was a long time ago. The white people used to make her like parade around, and people would laugh at her and use her as a joke.
Yeah.
Right. If you read so much about it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So now he brought that up to where it's almost a comparison. Like she thinks people are laughing with her, but they're laughing at her.
And I mean, it's sad to say, but I think that's the common denominator when it comes to Lizzo. I feel like she feels like a lot of people are laughing with her. And I mean, don't get granted, she's very comfortable in her body, and I give her kudos for that. And she even said in the interview I listened to that she did that it took her a long time to get comfortable with her body. And kudos. I mean, if you're comfortable with it, hey, you like it, I love it. But I just feel like something for everybody, and that wasn't it. That wasn't the right time. That wasn't the right place, man. Right. That's just my take on it.
Being comfortable doesn't make it right.
Yeah,
you could be comfortable wearing a 3-piece suit.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I don't understand her.
And you know what? You make a good point, TR. You make a good point, because at the end of the day, like, okay, so who would really know Lizzo if she was always covered up? Would she be as famous? Because I feel like a lot of her stuff that she do on, the gram and everywhere else is she naked or she got her body out. So let's say if she was like covered up all the time, would people really be paying her attention? Or like you said, she doing it for attention?
Well, I mean, all attention ain't good attention. I totally agree with what you're saying, because now that I think about it, I remember the first time I saw her was at the awards and she was playing the flute, but she was twerking with her ass
like
out.
A diaper or something.
Yeah.
Had a extra large. I'm sorry.
She probably did, man. It's okay.
It was a Depends. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Depends. Yeah. And that's all I know her. But I mean, who cares, dude? Like, if you're talented, there's a lot of full figure women who have been singers and still made a living.
Like you said,
right?
I mean, I don't think she's full figure, but her, I mean, she don't get all butt naked and she do her thing, and people love her.
Angie Stone,
yeah. So Jill Scott,
Jill Scott.
I love Jill Scott. I love Jill Scott for other reasons.
Well, we know. Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, keep it moving. What you got over there?
So, what are you watching on TV now?
Man, I'm hooked on that Black Mirror. You got me hooked.
I told you.
But you know what? I'm stuck on this one episode, man.
Okay,
There's a couple of episodes I'm stuck on that I just got to skip and get to the next ones. Like, I honestly slowed down because I was watching them back to back. And this one episode where it was like the black soldier in the army, and he was trying to kill the roaches or something. But the roaches,
they weren't real roaches. They're like dogs.
They were like, no, they weren't roaches at all. They were people, but they called them roaches. And I couldn't understand that one. That one was kind of strange. But other than that,
you have to think it's not spoon fed.
Watch Black Mirror. If you're not watching Black Mirror, watch Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Another one that we said before, and I'll say it again, is watch You, because the new season of You is coming out.
Yes, sir.
Really soon. You want me to just go through my list, or
no? Do what you do. I'll jump in.
Yeah, so I got Black Mirror. I've been watching a gang of comedy specials. You shot me that Lil Rel on live on Christmas.
Oh man,
hilarious.
Man, hilarious. I'm glad I tuned into that one.
And honestly, I'm a huge fan of Lil Rel. I've been watching Lil Rel from Carmichael's show to when he had his own show on Fox. Dude is hilarious, man.
Yeah, very underrated.
Definitely. Speaking of comedy specials, we were talking. We watched that Mike Epps again, man. Oh my god. Shout out to Mike Epps, man.
If you
haven't watched that Mike Epps special on Netflix,
you're doing yourself a disservice.
Butter pecan.
This ain't butter pecan. They're trying to live my life.
This ain't no damn butter pecan.
Oh, she taking my nigga. You shut up. You throwing me off.
Hilarious, man. Watch that Mike Epps. Only One Mike. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Another stand-up that I watched that's on Showtime is Lavelle Crawford stand-up. I'm
gonna watch that. Okay.
Man. Hilarious.
I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You straight.
You know, one thing I was watching last night, and I totally forgot about it. It came out 4 years ago on Netflix.
Okay.
You seen Chris Tucker on Netflix?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
You ain't talking about you came with the wrong leg, Chris.
Wait a minute. I thought that was all his jokes. He says that.
Yeah, he said that.
I didn't finish watching it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's Chris Tucker live. You're talking about the one who got the white suit on, right?
Yeah, Chris Tucker live.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I didn't watch all of it. I started doing something else, but it was pretty funny.
Nah, it's funny. What else? I want to watch Irishman. I haven't watched it yet. But shout out to Brittany because she did mention. I think she was watching it, or somebody else was watching it. Okay. But I definitely want to watch Irishman. I just haven't had the time to do it. But before I pass it to you,
what?
I can't even say it.
What?
You've been watching 90 Day Fiance, haven't you?
Man, I feel like I'm the only person left on earth that's watched 90 Day Fiance. And 90 Day Fiance, it takes up my whole life. I can't do anything else because the episodes were so long and they got a million different spinoffs.
Dude, have you watched the Chantel episode though? I told you about.
See, okay, which one?
The Family Chantel.
That came out yet already?
Yeah.
It's also when I was okay. So I just got through watching 90 Day Fiance. What's the one? Not What Now? The other one. Happily Ever After with a question mark.
Many, though. Like,
that's
it's
what
a gang of
it's
them.
a grip of them. So they were advertising for the Family Chantel.
Yeah.
Niggas are crazy.
Family Chantel is crazy.
I'm gonna watch it once I get through with. There's like a million different ones.
Yeah.
I need some time.
Yeah, nah. I mean, but hell, you ain't got nothing but time. You always talk about all the shit you be watching. So now just watch 90 Day Fiance.
This is true.
So what else you watching over there though?
Man, but go back to 90 Day Fiance. I want to touch on.
Yeah.
I remember when people like Charlamagne used to talk about how Love and Hip Hop was exploiting people, and he called Mona Scott, Satan Scott Young, whatever. I think 90 Day Fiance, absolutely, 90 Day Fiance is worse than Love and Hip Hop. They exploit the shit out of these people. Think about all these spinoffs they got. Like, dude, it was already bad 90 Day Fiance, but then Happily Ever After is bad.
Then they got the reverse one too, or something like that.
Right, and they just keep, okay, we're going to do another. We're going to keep doing this and keep exploiting you. But they going for it. I mean, I can't say anything. I'm going to keep watching. I ain't going to stop. But
okay, so I got a question for you, because I be watching it. Do you feel like it's scripted or no?
No.
It's not scripted. Like, these people are really that stupid.
Yes.
Especially that black dude. Did you see that black dude who was sitting that one Mexican chick? Or I don't know.
No, I haven't got to that part yet.
Okay, she's like Colombian or something. He kept sending her money, and he was working in like a nail shop or something.
I think he's this season. I think he's on the cover of the when I go to on demand. I think I know who you're talking about, but no, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. You just keep watching. It's crazy.
The stupidest one was the heavyset white girl who's in love with the dude from Morocco.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married. It's like a year later, he ain't seen her. Yeah, we're still gonna get married. I believe him. Everything. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, these people are crazy, man.
These people were in special ed. Some of these people were in special ed. I believe they had to. Special ed people need love. You know what you need to watch? Sorry, that
because of special ed people need love. I'm talking about Mike Epps. He's talking about he was in special ed.
He said, "You know I was in special ed with the chains on and everything, bitch." Who said that?
He said, "Nah, I went with them. I was with the teacher."
Nah, you got a paper turkey with your name on it.
Take that damn paper turkey down. But nah, man, my bad.
No, it's all good. You know what show is good, and I thought it was weird at first, which it is still weird. Mm-hmm. The Watchmen.
You know what? You told me about that show, but then you told me it's kind of weird. So I was like,
I was like 2 episodes in. I'm like, this is weird. But someone told me just to keep watching. It was very like, it's like a train wreck. You know, you shouldn't be watching it, but it's like, I can't help but to. Yeah. It's actually pretty good. Okay. If you just get into it.
Now, I don't care if what is that on?
HBO.
Okay.
So I'm watching that. Season finale is coming to an end.
I'm gonna check that out.
I know something else I've been watching. Well, yeah, for the most part, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and if y'all got any suggestions for us, man, shoot us on the page, man. Any suggestions you got? Because we love watching stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, all that. I mean, I honestly been slipping on Mandalorian, but I need to get back on track.
Well, I just started watching it. I'm only on episode 2, so
I'm on episode 2 too. Like I can't get past it for some reason. I'm trying, but
there's some other stuff. There's so much stuff out there. So much
stuff, and that's the hard part about these streaming services. It's so much content out there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find one show and it's gonna wrap you up. Like Black Mirror had me tied for a week. I was on it. So just find something you like, and if you like it, shoot us out to us.
Please,
you know please, we'll definitely love the suggestion.
Yeah.
But another topic we want to get into. I'm just gonna read the topic, man.
Go ahead.
Why do women wear whatever they want, but then get mad when guys look or stare?
That's easy. That's an easy one.
Now, we talked about this in previous episodes, and we asked y'all who you guys get dressed for, and the majority of us, what feedback I got was y'all get dressed for other women. So if that's the case, and y'all getting dressed for other women, you know that you gonna get guys looking at you. Why you get mad? Why get mad? Like, explain that to me.
Well, I think it's easy. I think, like we said, part of it is mostly it's for other women to compete, but it is for guys too as well.
Yeah.
But however, it's for the right guys. They don't want all guys watching that. They just want to see. They want to put the attention out for the ones they want, and the ones that they don't want, they're gonna have an attitude with.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you can't control somebody's eyes. You know what you're doing when you're wearing that. However, I'm not saying you're subjected to any kind of sexual harassment or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's make that clear.
If you're a heterosexual male, you can't help but to look at a beautiful, attractive woman, with some stuff out. I mean, it's human nature.
That's like a Beyonce walking in front of me butt naked. I'm supposed to just be like, I don't see nothing. No, nigga, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did. Like, I'm so gonna say something. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you come out with your chest out, maybe your ass out, or whatever, like, how am I supposed to just, like, react? I mean, I'm not supposed to gawk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not supposed to gawk. That's disrespectful.
What's gawking though?
Like, where I'm like, God damn, and I'm like all on you, trying to like damn near rape you and do it. Like, no, that's crazy.
No, that's pretty bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
but don't get mad at me if I look. If I look, I have the right to look.
Okay, let me ask you.
Now, one of my crazy uncles, I ain't gonna say his name because I might get shot if I say his name. But one thing he told me a long time ago is he said, "Nigga, these is my eyes. I can look wherever the hell I want to look." Right. And that's the truth. I can look wherever I want to look. If you come outside with something and you put it on, and you was in the mirror and you put it on and you felt comfortable enough to come outside, then it's my right as a man to be able to look at you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Right. I'm not saying I can't gawk you. I can't sexually harass you. I can't do none of that. That's wrong. Right. Let's make that perfectly clear. That's damn sure wrong. But I can look.
I don't see why. Well, like I said, they won't even want the attention from where they want it from, but they have to understand it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You ever heard that joke with Dave Chappelle?
What?
Okay, he had a joke where he was talking about why do women wear this type of thing, and you go up to him and talk to him, and they say, "Hey, just because I dress like this doesn't mean I'm easy on the sleep with." He was like, "Okay." He said, "That's just like me going wearing a police officer outfit, and a girl come up to you, hey, please help, please help." Hey, just because I'm dressed like this doesn't mean I work for the police. That's what it's on Killing Me Softly.
It's the same shit.
It's the same thing.
Same shit. It's like, how do you know what I'm saying? I agree with that wholeheartedly. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. I agree with that.
You're gonna learn something, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
but
that's for sure.
I mean,
for sure. But I mean, I didn't want to spend too much time on it. I just want to say my piece and keep it moving.
No, I've been in situations where I'm like, well, I said something because, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's everywhere. Like, I see even little girls. I'm like, who let your mama let you come out the house like that?
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't get it. But like I said, it's whatever. Man.
It's life, man.
It's life.
It's life.
Whatever. I just wanted to touch on it because, yeah, it is what it is.
Well, enough about the titties and ass. What do you think about this Eminem versus Nick Cannon?
Ooh.
I know what I think. Well, for people that don't know,
yeah, break it down for me.
Eminem and Nick Cannon go back I think 10 years ago since they were beefing, since Eminem used to always go at Mariah Carey, who Nick was married to. Yeah. 10 years later, he's back taking shots at Nick again over Mariah Carey. Correct. Like, dude, nigga, how long are you gonna keep talking about Mariah Carey? She don't rap. And was the pussy that good to where he's still like talking about it? I don't even know if he had it, but he's making it sound like he had it.
I don't know, man.
But what happened, and I think Nick Cannon was on T.I.'s podcast, and he shot it out. I guess they were talking about the beef, and he shot it out Eminem. But I guess that was Eminem's way of, let me get back clout chasing, as the young people would say. Yeah. I think, my personal opinion, if you don't mind me going first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Nick Cannon won the war. Not the battle, but he's winning. He won that. Everyone knows that Nick Cannon can't rap. Correct. It's always talked about for 15 years on a while now. That's the main joke of the whole show. Correct. When they talk about Nick Cannon, his rap career.
Correct.
So we all know that that's established.
Yeah.
Secondly, everybody knows Eminem can rap. Eminem's good. You going at Nick Cannon, that's like, nigga, you walking down the street and some you say, yeah, I just got in a fight with these 10 dudes, whatever. I knocked their ass out. I fucked them up. Oh, yeah, I was walking in front of elementary and they was talking shit. I fucked them up.
Damn, nigga, you took my joke.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good.
I'm the same way. But like, you beating up some elementary kids. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like you get no street cred.
Yeah.
You get no street cred. And it's like, and at the, it's pointless because I think Nick purposely knew what he was doing. He went and recruited all them dudes who could rap. Yeah. And Suge Knight, who Suge Knight had problems with Eminem before because of Dr. Dre. Yeah. So he know, like, okay, I'm gonna come, be connected. Yeah. Because he also knows that, and one thing I hate, every time Eminem gets in a beef, here come the black super savers, 50 Cent, all the niggas from B12, shucking and jiving. Like, nigga, he's a grown man, let him do his thing by himself. Why do you have to jump in? Man, you mess with Eminem, I gotta come with you. God damn, you ain't gotta be, nigga, Master don't need you that bad. Shit, that gets on my nerve. But Nick Cannon won. He got the attention he wanted. Eminem, nobody's really feeling Eminem like that anymore. So whatever. Go ahead.
So I'm over here steaming. I'm ready.
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm over here in the corner like ding, 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 ding. Sit me out, coach. All right, so y'all know me by now. This episode 6 ain't nothing new. You know how Lex get down. I got a theory about everything.
We know how you get down.
Yeah, you know how I get down.
Okay, for sure. Just asking.
Our episode 1 fans know how I get down. You know what's up. So I got a theory about everything. So Eminem. Let's just answer the question. Who won the battle? I say Nick Cannon won the battle, but I also say Nick Cannon won the war. And I'm gonna say why. And shout out to my boy TR. He kind of took my thunder, but it's all good.
My bad.
So let's just break it down.
Okay.
If LeBron, right, as good as LeBron is,
yes,
if he went to 5 and he dunking and doing his thing and smashing, scoring 100 points, does that make him any better? Does that make his him being the king any higher? Does that levitate him anyway because he beat up on some elementary kids?
No.
Okay. So why do we give Eminem so much credit for beating up on some elementary kids? Case in point.
I'm listening.
I made a list, ladies and gentlemen, of everyone that Eminem's ever beefed with.
Oh, wow. You went deep with this, huh?
Everyone that Eminem has ever beefed with. And you know what? I was going to spend time on each and every one, but I'm just going to read it off. And I'm going to let TR acknowledge each and every one of them and tell me how you feel about these people. So let's start.
Go ahead.
Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
Cage. Everlast. Insane. Wait, let me say this right. The Insane Clown Posse.
Right.
Benzino. Cannabis.
Yeah.
Ja Rule. Nick Cannon. Mariah Carey. Limp Bizkit. Moby.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Will Smith. Joe Budden. And Machine Gun Kelly. Is anybody on Eminem's fucking level?
No.
Anybody?
No.
Now, y'all continue talking about Eminem as a rap guy. He's this and that. But my whole thing is, what is he really doing? Is he technically clout chasing if we really sit back and dissect it? Now, before I go any further, let me make this perfectly clear. I like Eminem. Nor will I not say what I think people are going to think I'm about to say. Eminem is not overrated. He's not. Let's make that perfectly clear. I'm not going to go out and say that.
No. Okay,
Eminem can spit. Eminem got flows.
Yeah.
I just feel like Eminem was out here doing it the smart way, attacking people that are weak instead of attacking somebody that's on his level.
Right.
Case in point. Like I said, I like Eminem. I listen to Eminem. Eminem said in one of his songs called Talking to Myself on the Recovery album, he said that he almost made a song that was dissing Kanye and Lil Wayne. He said he glad he caught himself because he would have had his ass handed to him and he knows it. Wow. What does that say?
That says, I'm a bully.
He pick and chooses his battles.
Yeah. He's a bully.
So with that being said, if he picks and chooses his battles, why do people hate Floyd Mayweather for doing the same thing when it comes to boxing? And yeah, I switch gears. I hope y'all stay with me. I hope y'all stay with me.
But he fought who people want to.
A lot of people get mad at Floyd, and I'm a huge Floyd fan. And I switch gears on y'all. I hope y'all was paying attention.
You got me on that one. Go ahead.
Eminem picks and chooses his battles, but we love Eminem. Oh, Eminem's the greatest. He's the greatest rapper of all time. Blah, 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 blah. I hear it all the time.
Right.
Why people don't respect Floyd? Floyd does. I get it. Floyd does. He does. He picks and chooses his battles. Let's keep it real.
I never heard that.
I have heard that.
I think people criticize Floyd because he's a defensive fighter. So he's not he's not throwing haymakers. He's boring to watch.
But let's be honest though. Anybody that says that doesn't know boxing.
Well, but that's the criticism I always hear. Though I don't hear anything else.
No, I hear it a lot. I hear people. Oh, he picks and chooses his battles. How come he took so long to fight Pacquiao? He fought Pacquiao later on in his career. How come he his last fight he fought Andre Berto. How come he couldn't fight somebody else that was better in their class or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Up and coming fighter. Like, I get it. Yes, I'm a Floyd fan, but Floyd does pick and choose his battles. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. He does.
You really think so?
I do. I really do. But I mean, why, how come he doesn't get credit, but Eminem does? And I'm not even trying to play the race card. I'm really not. But it's like, what is it? Like, why do y'all love Eminem so much when it's like I literally clearly put it out there for y'all to see this dude is beefing with elementary kids? Like, come on.
Okay. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm going to say this. Who buys the music, really? Who usually buys rap music? Be honest. It's not really black people.
Us.
Not really us going to the concerts.
Us. No.
Who controls the media?
Yeah.
Who controls what we hear?
Yeah.
So, if you catch my drift, you know where I'm going with this. So,
because to be honest with you, before Eminem came out, who was like the number one rapper? Like, everybody was like the greatest of all time.
So he came out in '98. So '98 was Jay-Z. about Jay-Z was not. He was. I think Jay-Z was still because Hard Knock Life Volume 2 came out at that time. So
and a lot of rappers, even Jay-Z, is like, oh, he's the greatest of all time. Why? Why is he the greatest? Like, what makes him so great? Like, I don't understand. And then on top of that, like, what's the best album that he came out with? Like, all his old stuff is hot. Don't get me wrong,
right?
But nothing recent is cool.
No, nothing.
Kamikaze wasn't good. I'll be honest. I didn't really like it. I think Relapse was like probably the last album that I kind of liked.
Exactly, outside the same thing, right? I was on the cusp, like,
okay,
yeah. I think that's
some
it.
Cuts on there, but like
then Relapse came out. I was like, okay, this is it.
Yeah, like he really hasn't done much for me to be like he's the greatest rapper of all time,
right?
And that's just my opinion. And you know how we feel about our opinion on this. If y'all don't like it, we don't care, man.
Suck a lemon.
But you know, I definitely feel like Nick Cannon won the war and the battle.
Of course,
because at the end of the day, the most dangerous thing for a man is someone that has nothing to lose, and Nick Cannon has nothing to lose. Like TR said earlier, we know that Nick Cannon can't rap. And by the way, before we go any further, Nick Cannon made 2 diss tracks,
right? And
the other one was hot. I ain't gonna lie. Renegade, the one with the Renegade beat.
Oh, I didn't hear it yet. I didn't like the first one, but I'm gonna listen to it. I really didn't give it a chance because
only reason I heard it, once again, shout out to Charlamagne. Charlamagne put it somewhere, I think on the Breakfast Club or something, and it was banging. I ain't gonna lie. It was hot. So if y'all get a chance to listen to that, listen to it. Let us know. But I'm gonna touch on this. One thing I did like what Nick Cannon did was he used the Eminem effect. Yeah. And if you know what the Eminem effect is, if you watch 8 Mile, when Eminem was about to rap against Papa Doc at the end, he said all the negative things about himself, so Papa Doc had nothing to write about. So that's what Nick Cannon's doing. We know Nick Cannon sucks. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, he sucks.
Okay, he sucks. He's not the best rapper, but he knows that, and he's just just throwing haymakers at this point. He's just throwing jabs, whatever.
And he's a genius. I don't know if y'all saw, but he was on Wildin' Out, and he was calling Eminem out. Like, what do you think he wants to? He's
promotion.
Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, like key to promotion. Come on.
Yeah.
So let's keep it real. But
message.
Anyway, message. At the end of the day, I digress. Like I said, Nick Cannon won the battle and the war.
He did.
But let's move along, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Let's talk about.
Let's go to the stove.
Let's talk about the cheating ass New England Patriots.
Yes.
So they got caught again with their hands in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? They've been cheating since been cheating.
They've been cheating.
But they basically got caught recently recording. And this is let me.
Go ahead.
I'm actually. We should say this for Angry Man Corner, man. How the fuck do you get caught cheating, recording out of all people the Bengals practice, nigga?
I'm gonna tell you why.
You can't beat the Bengals, my nigga. The Bengals is like what 1-11.
Well, they actually won 3. I think they have 3 games now.
Like what?
You know what it is? I have a theory on that.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear it.
Okay, so do you want to talk about the whole situation, or do you want me to talk about?
Well, go ahead. I want to hear your theory, then we can get back to it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want people to know why what they were doing, so we can get to that point.
Okay, so back to it. You made a good point. So back to it. The Patriots basically got caught, and they admittedly said that they was recording the Bengals practice. Why did they admit it? I have no idea.
I didn't know. I heard differently.
No, they admitted to the NFL.
Well, at first they said they were recording that the documentary that they have, Do Your Job.
Yeah. Okay, so you're right. They were recording the documentary, Do Your Job.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Now, this is not
the first. That too. I got a theory on that shit too.
Now, this is not the first time the Patriots have been caught cheating.
Right.
Okay, so I have it as gates. So the Patriots had Tuck Gate, which I don't know if you want to elaborate on what that was, but basically that was the Tuck rule. But it's
not cheating, but that's an NFL rule.
Now, yeah, it was an NFL rule, but they just used it. They used it to their benefit.
But it wasn't cheating though.
Whose side you on, nigga? My side. It was goddamn cheaters, nigga.
Okay, it was cheating.
Tuck Gate. Then they had Deflate Gate.
Yes.
Which honestly I still don't understand.
Actually, before it was something else before.
Yeah, it was Spygate. We talking about the big ones. We talking about
Spygate. The first Spygate.
Okay, we'll talk about Spygate. Talk about it.
Well, it was the same. Relatively almost the same thing as the Bengals, where they were filming, I think, the Jets practice, their signals and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, so they had Spygate. They was recording the Jets practice. Then we had Deflategate, where Tom Brady
took the air out of his balls. And they wanted to check his phone for evidence to see if, if there's some bad... to get more evidence, and he destroyed his phone.
Yes.
So
that is true.
He tampered with evidence.
Facts.
So that didn't look good. Go ahead. Yes.
Then they cheated against my beloved Steelers. It was about 2 seasons ago.
Oh, nigga. You want to play the violin?
Marching down the field. About to score. Ben Rapist Roethlisberger was back in the pocket.
Oh, you know his neck?
Yeah, I know his name. He a rapist. We know.
Oh, for shit.
Still my quarterback. Don't talk about my quarterback, man. Don't talk about my quarterback.
That nigga, Rapist Roethlisberger. Go ahead.
Rapist Roethlisberger was back in the pocket. He saw Jesse James go against the middle. Threw that rock like nobody could. That crack rock. Jesse James caught it. Touchdown. I lost my mind. I was like, oh, we finally beat them punk ass niggas. We finally beat them. Wait. Hold on. Wait a gosh darn minute, Rondell. They're the ultimate hustlers. Went to the booth. Nope. No touchdown. Punk ass cheaters. They've been cheating ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to say. I'm just tired of hearing about the Patriots cheating. I don't hear about nobody else cheating. I don't hear about nobody else recording no practices. Why are they always doing some punk fuck shit? Like, I mean, let's be honest.
Okay, let's go back to them cheating doing the Bengals practice. So they were supposedly filming, and I have a theory on this. Okay. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. My mommy told So
hey, mommy said.
They have a documentary called "Do Your Job."
Okay.
Now, this documentary is not is in no part in shape connected with the NFL films, which most documentaries are.
Okay.
So this documentary, "Do Your Job," is about the people in the background, like the football operations.
Okay.
So why were they there? People in football operations there while you guys were in Kansas City? First of all,
I have a theory about this as well, but we're gonna.
I have a theory on the Kansas City thing. I think when Kansas City lost their equipment, they probably had something to do with it. I truly believe it.
I know they had something to do with it.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I'm not even going to talk about that for a minute. People, in case people were under a rock, what happened with
Okay, so when they played Kansas City week 14, which is last week as we were recording this, there was the day, I think it was the day before, they said I think the Kansas City's 30 players' equipment went to New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to go to, I guess, up to New England.
Now, mind you, this in the history of the NFL, this has never
once happened.
Not one time.
Right.
But all of a sudden, Kansas City, who's on a little hot streak right now, is going to New England and randomly.
And also think about this: the Patriots have lost games, so they're losing seeding.
Yes.
So they're desperate now,
And on top of that, I've heard things about how the Patriots mess with the other team's hotel before. How they've called
Orlando Skadrick said that. Yes, I saw that.
They called like bomb threats. They've done a fire alarm, stuff like that. Now, mind you, this doesn't have to mean that it comes from the Patriots. This could be Patriot fans, all kind of shit, whatever. But it's still kind of suspect. Makes you go, like,
where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, come on, man.
So fast forward from the Kansas City to the Bengals. Oh no! Back to the whole "do your job" thing.
Yeah,
my theory is I believe that they came up with this documentary "Do Your Job" as a cover to cheat.
Of course,
I
agree. Of course.
Well, I didn't know if you thought that.
Come on, man.
I was feeling good about my theory.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's get him a stand.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He don't have that many theories, ladies and
gentlemen.
Nah, I don't. If you go back 5 episodes, you think he has this is the first one.
Exactly. Let me get that.
Yeah, you got that.
No, but I think it was a cover for cheating.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that it's an NFL documentary, but not in conjunction with the NFL films, which is kind of, they're doing their own thing outside. And they say there was an oversight on that part that they didn't tell the Bengals or the NFL. How the hell do you not tell people that, hey, we're here filming, just letting you guys know if you see some people on the field with cameras, it's us. They did this shit on purpose.
Yeah, I agree. And because of the Patriots, they get away with it every time. Every single time. Well, but anyway, let's talk about your favorite player over there.
As of today, I will no longer be defending AB. If you listen to the last...
Say that again for people in the back.
As of today, I will no longer be defending Antonio Brown, the former NFL receiver for the Steelers, the Raiders, and the Patriots.
I'm glad you're coming home, brother.
I'm coming home. I'm motherfucking sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I had to. I'm Samuel, or we call Samuel Jackson mad.
Oh, man.
I'm tired of defending this nigga. I'm so tired. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna stop doing that because I attribute it to mental illness. So it's not mental illness. The nigga's a dumbass. And I don't even want to call him a clown because you know what? That's an insult to clowns.
Damn.
Ronald McDonald will be definitely so disappointed comparing him to him.
So okay, now before we go any further, if you've listened to the podcast, we've discussed all the things that Antonio Brown has done. But let's give him an update as of like the last 2 weeks. Let's get 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Let's not go that far back.
Well, it's so much stuff I'm going to try. So,
okay, go ahead.
Last thing I remember is he went to apologize to all his friends and family and teammates and whatever. Okay. Apologize for his actions. He was so sorry for everything. He just want to, get back in the field, do the right thing. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, he's finally getting some sense in his head. And wrong. The nigga went right back to talking shit about Big Ben's stats.
Yep.
Talking about this person, that person.
Yep.
He's talking about he's writing off all white women for 2020, which, by the way, his baby mama's white. But he said that's not his girl, so it don't count. He said whatever. The police showed up at his home. He's filming that, doing dumb shit. And apparently he put together this video. Go ahead.
He put together a Christmas video with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas, which everybody who works in a retail store knows that song or goes Christmas shopping knows that song. And he basically said the only thing he wants for Christmas is Tom Brady and the Patriots. Now, mind you, he was talking shit about Tom Brady and the Patriots after they cut him. And I have a theory about that too. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
So I was doing some digging because I'm just curious. Now, anybody that's familiar with sports knows the term tampering. And basically, tampering is when you're not allowed to talk to other players on other teams. So without switching sports, Magic Johnson got in trouble for tampering in the NBA. The NBA has anti-tampering rules where you can't tamper.
Correct.
The NFL does not.
Okay.
So the NFL has a legal tampering period where you can legally tamper. Yes, you're looking at me crazy. I thought that was insane. This is what I think the Patriots did. And this is why, let me break this down for you. This is why I think AB is doing all this crazy stuff. So let's backtrack. AB was on the Steelers, right? Doing his thing. We loved him. I loved him. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course.
And he wanted to get out, right?
Yep.
He wanted to get out. Now, we as a Steelers organization know damn well we wasn't going to trade him to the Patriots. Ain't no way in hell we trading him to our arch rival.
Unless y'all want to lose, yeah. But
not going to happen.
Right.
So what do? We trade him to the Raiders. He goes to the Raiders. He makes it seem like he's happy at the Raiders.
Of course.
But the whole time at the Raiders, he's starting bullshit. My helmet, my helmet, my helmet, my helmet. This helmet, that helmet, everybody's fucking helmet. What do the Raiders do? Raiders is like, you know what? You're a fucking clown.
Right.
What do? They cut him, which is what he wanted in the first place.
Of course.
Because now he's a free agent. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Yes.
Literally within less than 24 hours, who signs him?
Oh, yeah.
Who signs him?
The Patriots.
Okay. That was a backdoor deal from the start.
Of course it was. I agree.
Fucking start.
100,000%.
From the fucking start. And why was it a backdoor deal? Because Belichick told him a long time ago, hey, you might want to get out of there. And if you do, guess what's going to happen? We're going to sign you. But the reason why AB is looking like a clown right now, this backdoor deal, this tampering deal that we had, that I just talked about, it backfired on him. You want to know why it backfired on him?
I'm listening.
Because, do you remember what happened with Robert Kraft?
Yeah, when he was getting hand jobs in the massage parlor.
Okay, that happened around the same time as AB and his little situation with his woman.
Right.
So, they had to make a choice. Somebody had to go. Who gonna go? They ain't gonna let the owner go. They gonna let AB go. Because at the end of the day, you got two fires going on, right? It's literally two fires about the same situation going on.
Was it around the same time?
It was around the same time. It was around the same time.
I think Kraft was a little earlier.
A little bit earlier, just a little bit, but not much. Like maybe a week or so earlier.
A week?
But no, literally, I'm not even joking. Look it up. About a week or so earlier.
Okay.
If you got two fires going on, right? One of them is the owner, one of them is a player. Who has to go?
Oh, the player all day.
Okay, so AB is like, what the hell? Y'all cutting me? Y'all told me I can come here. Y'all told me I'm family. Y'all told me y'all have my back. Y'all told me whatever. Now y'all cutting me. And this is another reason why I think that's how it was. Because look at the Patriots roster right now. It looks hella suspect. It looks hella, especially at receiver. It looks hella suspect.
But yeah,
and it's like I feel as if the plan was AB to be there all along. And now the reason why the Patriots is looking so weak on offense because they don't have nobody.
No.
Because it was meant for AB to be there.
But why did they get rid of Josh Gordon then? Why do you think that was?
Now you know what? You brought up a really good point, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really have no idea why they did that.
He got hurt and they cut him.
I had no idea. That I'm not even honestly. I'll put my hands up on that one. I'm a conspiracy theorist all day. That one I have no say so on.
There's no rhyme or reason.
No rhyme or reason
because he was one of their best receivers.
But I will say this: they obviously know something because he ain't done shit since. And I play him every week on fantasy, just hoping he gonna have a breakout game. And fucking DK Metcalf does his thing. So I play him every week, just hoping like pass the ball to Josh, and they don't do it. Yeah. But anyway, AB. I would say I'd be praying for you, but I'd be lying because honestly, at this point, I'm just over it. I'm done with it, man. You know, you should have stayed with the Steelers. Yeah, I don't know what to say. And honestly, I'm gonna bring up something that we didn't even put on our topic, but let's talk about Le'Veon Bell for a little bit.
Okay, don't go ahead. And
the only reason I'm bringing up Le'Veon Bell because I feel like AB and Le'Veon Bell.
Nope, they're not the same. They're not the same.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I thought you were about to say that. I'm gonna beat you to the point. No, I was making sure.
As a Steeler fan, they kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly. They're not the same. I said they go together because they left us at the same time. Okay. But let me digress. Now, you know I listen to Breakfast Club. You know I love Breakfast Club. Charlamagne, Donkey of the Day, all day, hilarious. Right? Yeah. Did you see the Donkey of the Day he did for Le'Veon?
About the bowling?
Yeah, man. What's up with that? What's your theory on that?
I just think he's
a jackass.
He's just dumb. He just made a dumb mistake.
And on top of that, he had some orange leather pants on. Who the fuck wears orange leather pants?
Unless Eddie Murphy Raw or some shit. I don't know.
All I'm saying is, see what happens when you leave the Steelers, guys. You do dumb shit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's just. I'm not gonna compare the two.
I am because I'm a Steelers fan, and I miss you guys. I really miss you, Brandon.
You know, Antonio Brown, I think it's a good thing, and I'm glad it's happening because Antonio Brown has it all. He's the premier receiver. He has the money. He had the chance to go to Vegas and be the face of the Raiders franchise. You had the face. You could have did something in New England.
Big, fucking blonde mustache would have been on the side of that damn 15 freeway.
He would have owned Vegas. Yeah. But you know what? I'm glad because there are too many stories you hear about players who barely make teams, who are undrafted, just want a chance. Yeah. Remember that guy who played for the Browns who was homeless and he was sleeping out like a 24-hour fitness. Yeah. And he ran a kickball back in the preseason, even though he got cut, whatever. But, you know, he's still trying to get on the roster. He's still driving.
And I'm actually glad you mentioned that because what happens to the love of the game, man? What happens to the love of the game?
Right.
Like, do you love the game or you love the money? And honestly, I'm all for it. Shout out to my boy Terry. He always say, when it comes to NFL, it stands for not for long. And honestly, at the end of the day, what?
No, that's a good acronym.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not for long.
Not for long.
Because
your season can be over just like that.
Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. I'm not mad at AB. Get your money. But at the end of the day, what happens to the love of the game, bro? Like, do it for the love of the game, man. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like he lost that, and he got too big headed. He got too cocky. Yeah. And you could tell that he's still that way because of the things that he posts. So. AB, I hope you back in the league. I definitely love when you played. But honestly,
I don't care.
I'm over it, man.
I'm over it. Yeah, I don't give a shit whether or not.
But without leaving New England, let's talk about one more thing, man. Tom Brady.
TB12.
TB12. Is Tom Brady the GOAT?
Nope.
Why not?
I used to think he was. He had 6 rings. But you know what? All these hold on. He has 6 rings. Stats are not really, all the way there, but he wins. He finds a way to win. He's a great player. But you know what? All these cheating fiascos put asterisks on any kind of conversation about him being the GOAT. I can't. You could put, he's the GOAT. What's that? Should I just say the asterisk? Put an asterisk right by it. You have to put an asterisk by it. You can't help it. If you know the other team's signals and defensive calls, you have an advantage, and that's what the Patriots do when they actually film these other people's practices. They get all kind of upper hands. They have the upper hand. So you know what? I can't make them the GOAT. I can't. I don't even know who's the GOAT. I would say Joe Montana, but I don't know.
Okay. Why do rings make you the GOAT?
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up
because if that's the case, and you already know where I'm going with this. Okay, if that's the case, then Bill Russell's the GOAT. Okay.
I've been saying this for years.
So why what do rings solidify? Because to me, it's important to get a ring. Everybody wants to be a champion. Everybody wants to hear Queen. We are the champ. Everybody want to hear that. We understand. I get it. But does that really make you the GOAT?
Not at all.
Okay. Now, my opinion.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Go ahead. I got something for you. Go ahead. Okay. It just hit me. It just hit me right like a ton of bricks.
Are you gonna remember?
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay. My opinion: Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, are the true GOATs.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna say why. Both of them lead statistically in their field of rushing and receiving. And the reason why I say they're the GOATs, ladies and gentlemen, because Emmitt Smith, besides his offensive line, he was the one out there getting those yards.
Okay.
He was doing his thing. Same thing with Jerry Rice. Besides that DB that was across from him and that quarterback throwing him the ball, he was the one out there getting those yards. When it comes to a quarterback, quarterbacks get a lot of spotlight as being a team leader and all that. But it's like, what are they really doing? They handing the ball off or they throwing? But honestly, those yards, once they throw the ball, all them other yards is on that receiver.
That's true.
It's kind of like an assist in basketball. It's like you could lead the league in assist. Like, for example, let's say I'm passing the ball to you 50 times a game, but you only make 2 baskets. I'm doing my job. I did my part of the assist. You just didn't make the basket.
That's true.
So it's like, how can we sit up here and say Tom Brady's the GOAT? What is he really doing?
That's true.
Now, mind you, yeah, he has 6 rings. Granted, that's all great and everything. But statistically, if you want to name a quarterback as the GOAT.
Oh, I know. Peyton Manning.
No, not even Peyton Manning.
Not Peyton Manning?
No.
Drew Brees?
Yes.
Yeah,
Drew Brees is number 1 in yards, touchdowns, and completions.
I can see that.
So if we're going to give a quarterback the GOAT, it's Drew Brees, in my opinion.
Well, you about to be a hypocrite today.
Go ahead.
Well, I want to go into the next 7 because what I'm going to say, it goes into basketball.
I mean, that's fine, but I just want to make it. I want to make it clear before we go to this next segment. Tom Brady is not the GOAT.
No,
of football, and maybe we could lead this to next episode. But I want to touch on Michael Jordan being the GOAT in basketball.
Shit,
because I'm gonna leave it there. Personally, and a lot of people are gonna be mad at me. I think I'm willing to go out on a limb, and I think in a couple of years, maybe in 2 or 3 years, we're gonna have a new GOAT. And it's not going to be about rings. It's going to be about just statistics, and what this man has done to the NBA. And I think if you know. I'm not going to say his name, but you know who I'm talking about if you really know basketball. In 2 or 3 years, statistically, this man is going to be the GOAT. And I'm going to and honestly, I didn't even like this man in the beginning of his career, but I'm going to give him props where props is due. But I just can't. So let's talk about it. You said Tom Brady's the GOAT because he got 6. Michael Jordan's the GOAT because he got 6. Okay, so what else statistically are you going to say? Because he changed the game?
You know what? And I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%. It's too many times we talk about the GOATs and the best people. We always talk about, well, this person has so many rings. And again, the next segment where we touch on, I'm going to go
segue.
So let's segue into the next topic.
Yeah.
Does the regular season matter in basketball, NBA?
No.
It absolutely does matter. Regular season does. Yes, it does. It does. Can I ask why it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter for the simple fact that. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you just talk about stats and stuff, and how else do you get stats but in the regular season? But go ahead.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Try to get Tom Cruise. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter as far as. Damn, you gonna make me look like a fuck? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
this is checkmate.
I got you 2 times.
This is publicly checkmate.
I'm locked and loaded.
Yeah, you checkmate. I ain't gonna lie, you checkmated me because that goes. You're right. It goes against my argument. I have no argument. So I'm publicly bow out because you're right. It does it. But I will say this.
But why? Okay, go with your theory before I.
Yeah. Okay. That. So my theory was before you have all these people out here balling, getting MVPs, and it means shit when it comes to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But it goes against my theory because my theory was at first the ring. Like for example, perfect example, Kawhi. Right, okay. We just talked about it. Kawhi works a 3-12 schedule, a 4-10 RDO off. Anybody that works at the county or a government job, y'all know what an RDO is. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Well, just tell them about what Kawhi does.
But basically, Kawhi probably plays 2 or 3 games a week, if that.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I look up, Kawhi is out this game with left knee soreness, or Kawhi is out for load management. Kawhi is out because he's on his period. I don't fucking know. Like it's all Kawhi is out because he has a hangnail. Kawhi is out because one of his braids is too tight. I don't like something every damn game. Yeah. He out. Right. So at the end of the day, like, do I think the regular season matters? No, because people like Kawhi do this load management shit who don't care about these fans who are coming to see him. And all he care about is being healthy for the playoffs, which matters. Because what is he trying to do? Get those rings. Yeah. So it goes against my theory because my original theory is the rings don't matter, but I guess in a sense they do.
I'm okay. So, does regular season matter? Yes, it does. You're talking about 82 games versus roughly at least maybe 16, 20 games in the playoffs. Depends how many, each round you play.
Yeah.
So it's harder to do in 82 games compared to the playoffs. Now, I understand that, it's crunch time, you're supposed to do it then. But damn, you didn't put 1,000,000 miles in your body 82 games ago. Now you come in here, you got to go do it even more.
Yeah.
And I think championships, it's an unpopular opinion, but championships are overrated. Rings are overrated. They are overrated because they're team sports. They're a team sport. I mean, you can't put it on one person who scored. I remember when LeBron scored 60-something points against the Detroit Pistons in 2007 or whatever by himself. I mean, it was amazing, but he did it by himself. Yeah. But ultimately, it was a team win. The team won that game.
Yeah.
They went to the Spurs and got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Well, because it was a team thing. It wasn't individual. So I think championships are definitely overrated. I mean, they mean a lot. It don't mean shit. I'm gonna tell you why. James Harden has been killing it last few games. 50-50, like 50-50, 50-50, 60, whatever. Mm-hmm. He will never win a ring.
Never.
He will never win a ring.
No.
But that doesn't take away from his greatness.
Okay. So that goes back to my original question. Shout out to Terry once again, who made me ask this question to you. What's more important, a regular season MVP or a finals MVP?
Regular season, I told you that.
Why?
Because
if you were a player in the league, you would rather MVP than finals MVP?
Andre Iguodala won a finals MVP, but guess what? He'll never be in the Hall of Fame. He'll never be covered as a great player. Look at all these people that won MVPs and never actually has a championship. Well, he never won MVP, but like Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing's a great player.
Okay.
Never won a ring. Great player.
So are you saying that every MVP will technically make it to Hall of Fame? I mean, I haven't done my research on that.
More than likely. Which one? Name one that wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm just saying more. So
let's think about the MVPs.
So your theory is okay. Let's.
I can my head right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahead. Steph Curry. Just talk MVPs. Wait, what?
I didn't say nothing.
No, nigga. Steph Curry Steph Curry's not Hall of Famer. Steph Curry's not a Hall of Famer.
Did I say anything?
I'm asking you a question. Nigga, answer my goddamn question. Is Steph?
What the fuck is that? Why are you making me feel like I'm in an interrogation room right now?
I know you did it. You went to the mall. I know you stole fucking money, Bill. I know you fucking did it.
Sit your $5 ass down.
Shit. Steph Curry. No, nigga. I'm gonna throw the fucking phone at you, nigga. It's Steph Curry.
Yes.
Why couldn't you say in the beginning? You didn't have to look up stats for Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all fucking time.
I didn't look up stats. I didn't. I was pulling up the MVP.
Nigga, I don't care about that. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, then what the fuck are you?
Okay. Calm down. We don't want to get you know you're on your period. Damn. Shit. Calm down.
Okay, let's talk about MVPs. Is Steve Nash a Hall of Famer?
Personally, I don't like Steve Nash, but yeah.
I don't give a shit what you.
He's about what you like. I said he Hall of Famer.
Nigga, did I ask you if you like them?
Why you so mad? We ain't got the angry man corner yet. Why you so mad?
Get to it then. Shit, you piss me off. Shit.
Why you so mad?
Okay, read MVPs.
All right, so look, we're gonna start at
LeBron's a Hall of Famer.
We're gonna start at 2001. I'm gonna read them off. Tim Duncan.
This is gonna be stupid because you read all the MVPs, all of them gonna be Hall of Famers. But go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, look, 2006, Dirk Nowitzki. This is go to 2006. Is Dirk Hall of Famer?
Is that a serious fucking question right now?
Oh, I got one for you. This is serious.
Go ahead.
Is Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer? Yeah, see, look, yeah, nigga, yeah. What now, nigga? Yeah.
That's one out of a million. That's one out of how many seasons?
I'm just saying.
The only reason Derrick Rose might not be he won't probably be a Hall of Famer because he got hurt.
Yeah,
and he wasn't supposed to get hurt.
And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Derrick Rose didn't get hurt, he would definitely be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, you had me.
He was a boss.
I thought I had you. Yeah, you got me on that one. You got me on that one.
Yeah, thought I had your ass.
But that's one. Name another one. I bet.
Everybody else you good. LeBron, Steph, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
So
Giannis.
Regular season.
Giannis is the future Hall of Famer if he keep doing what he's doing. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. If he doesn't get hurt, nothing crazy, God willing. Lord, whatever the saying is. But yeah.
What?
I don't know what I'm saying. He's pissed me off.
So Giannis will be there. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. I mean, what's more important to you? Like you getting your stats, you doing your thing? Because like you said, winning a championship isn't based solely on you. It's based on team, based on chemistry, based on everything.
Yes.
So
how many shots did John Paxson hit shots to get the Bulls a championship?
Yeah. I agree.
Know what I mean? And John Paxson will never be a Hall of Famer.
And that's the thing. Everybody. No. I just thought about something.
What?
So I had a theory a long time ago with the Sixers, right? I don't know if you remember. But when Allen Iverson was on the Sixers,
okay,
I felt like at one point in time they should have been known as, I don't want to say one of the greatest teams, but they swept the regular season awards. Do you remember that? So if y'all remember, it was a season where Iverson went against the Lakers in the finals. So Iverson won MVP.
Of course.
Defensive player of the year was Mutombo.
Yeah.
Sixth man of the year, I think was like Aaron McKee.
Aaron McKee, yeah.
And then coach of the year was Larry Brown. And I was like, ooh, nigga, they won everything. They should win the championship. And guess what happened?
Got their ass whooped. They won one game.
The Lakers whooped that ass. So, goes to my theory. Does the regular season matter?
I think championships are overrated.
So, it just depends on what you look at, because what's more important to you? Is it more important for you to do your thing and make a name for yourself, or to get that ring?
I mean,
or you could do both.
But everybody wants to win a ring, but nobody does it. Look at the people who haven't won rings who are great players, like Karl Malone. Yeah. He's like number 2 in scoring. John Stockton, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. Like James Harden. He'll never win a ring. I'm sorry, but he never will.
Russell Westbrook will never win a ring, I don't think.
Right. But
he's a great player.
Great players. Look at the motherfuckers who won rings. Your counterpart for Netflix, Luke Walton, won a ring.
Robert Ory.
How
won a gang of rings.
7 rings.
Yeah.
More. Okay. And let me sidetrack right quick. So, going back to what you said about stats and all that, Kobe's not one of the best to ever play the game then. He has 5 rings, but his stats say otherwise. He only won one MVP.
That's because niggas was straight.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Hating what? His stats.
Name another Laker that won an MVP. A gang of MVPs.
A gang of MVPs.
They don't. The Lakers usually, for historically, besides this season, because LeBron gonna win MVP for sure if he continue to play the way he playing. But historically, the Lakers don't win MVP.
Why? Why do people hate the Lakers so much? Please, I want to hear it so much.
I don't have time on this podcast to listen.
What about the Lakers? They don't want to give them MVPs. What is it? I'm listening.
I don't have time on this podcast to list why people hate the Lakers. But you know damn well people hate the Lakers.
But you said
nationwide people hate the Lakers.
Well, I know that little veto trade with Chris Paul didn't really help. But
like, let's keep it real. All bullshit aside, people hate the Lakers. Let's be honest. For the most part, the Lakers are probably the most. Even ESPN had an article. The most hated team in the NBA is the Lakers.
Possibly. Yeah.
So I mean, let's keep it real. And who votes on the MVP? Yeah. The writers, the media.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that. But
and honestly, people hated Kobe because of the whole Shaq shit. Let's keep it real.
I hate him for that. Because Shaq was the best player on that team.
So I mean,
Shaq was the best player on that team. Because Shaq was the best player on that team.
I don't acknowledge bullshit.
Anyway, so trash players with rings. This is why rings don't matter.
Okay.
You got Luke Walton. You got Mark Madsen.
Anyway,
Sasha Vujacic.
Yeah.
Brian Scalabrine.
Shannon Brown got rings, nigga. Lamar.
Okay, he's not trash though. Shannon Brown's not trash.
Okay.
He's not. He's not trash.
Okay. I didn't say that.
No, nigga.
I said okay, nigga. What you want me to say? I said okay.
I don't believe you're okay.
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 Anyway, you mad right now, so we're going to segue into
hold on.
What's the segue into your court?
No, but I'm going to do something. No, I got something else. Darko Milicic won a ring. You know who Darko Milicic was, right? Adam Morrison won a ring. DJ Banga. And this one person right here. Su Ye. You know who Su Ye was? Su Yi, whatever the nigga name is.
Jeremy Lin won a ring.
Jeremy Lin wasn't trash. But
what's the dude?
No, I'm talking Su Ye. He played one season in 2009, won a ring with the Lakers, and played 10 games and won a ring. So that's what I'm saying. He got more rings than Karl Malone.
Did Mark Madsen win a ring?
I just said it. I just said it.
Did? Okay.
He got more rings combined than Charles Barkley, John Stockton, Karl Malone.
So does that make him a better player? No,
it doesn't. Because championships are overrated.
Okay, I agree with you. Championships are overrated.
My bad. I went too far. I'm sorry, bro.
You did. You definitely did. So since you already hot and bothered over there, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and segue into your angry man corner. What got you mad this week?
Okay. What has me mad this week is white supremacy. White supremacy is
mayonnaise music.
Mayonnaise music. You gotta do the ad-lib.
Mayonnaise music.
White supremacy. Harvey Weinstein.
Oh god.
If you don't know who Harvey Weinstein is, he's an American film producer. He and his brother Bob Weinstein co-founded the entertainment company Miramax. Now, Miramax has produced a lot of films. A lot of notable films from Miramax are Pulp Fiction, Don't Be a Menace.
That's the whole thing. Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bad Santa.
Okay.
Halloween movies.
Okay.
The scary movies.
Okay.
Teenage Ninja Turtles. and Django.
Django.
Now, if you don't know who Harvey Weinstein is, in 2018 he was arrested for sexual abuse and rape for a period of over 30 years.
God. Okay.
Over 80 women have accused 80, not 18, not 8.
Jeez.
80 women have accused him of sexual misconduct and rape.
Okay.
He was known. People knew him as the person with the casting couch. You know what the casting couch is?
Yeah.
Hey, you want this role? I'm gonna need you to get this role. Do what you gonna do. What you want to do to star in that next Spike Lee movie? No, not Spike Lee. Sorry, I ain't gonna put that on him. But
ooh, why you put that on Spike?
It was the first name that came.
Do the right thing.
And I'm bringing this up to say that this. Oh, okay. No, let me go further. So he was arrested. People were thinking he was going to go to trial and going to get convicted. No, white supremacy kicked in and saved the day.
Mayonnaise music.
Harvey Weinstein, the board of his bankrupt film studio, I think it's the Weinstein Company, which was a subset of Miramax. They formed,
like a parent company.
Their parent company, and they broke away from Miramax.
Gotcha.
So they reached a tentative $25 million settlement agreement with dozens of his victims. And he doesn't have to say that he did any wrongdoing or anything. He doesn't have to go on stand for anything. He could just pay them money and keep their mouth shut. Now,
the mayonnaise is heavy on this one.
Mayonnaise, yes. And the same day that this was announced is the same day they announced R. Kelly's the scandal show. What's that bullshit called?
Surviving R. Kelly?
Surviving R. Kelly Part 2 was announced the same day.
How they gonna have a Part 2?
Because these motherfuckers, it's money. They putting together all kind of bullshit. They don't care about these girls. They don't give a shit.
That's sad, man.
It is. And are you Oprah Winfrey friend?
Am I who?
Oprah Winfrey friend?
I like Oprah. She cool. I'm not a fan. But like, I don't watch the Oprah show or anything. I'm like,
well, you know, her friend Gail interviewed R. Kelly.
Robert.
Right. Gail did the Michael Jackson Neverland thing, and now Oprah is about to do the documentary on the sexual allegations of Comedy Jam, Def Jam, Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
Trifecta, 3 black men. You know Harvey Weinstein was her friend, right?
Ooh.
Where's the Harvey Weinstein documentary?
I didn't know that.
And that's what, and go back to episode, I think it was 2 or 3, I can't remember episodes, when I was talking about following the wave because you're canceling somebody because a documentary told. So everybody has motive. These niggas are producing a documentary on R. Kelly, which R. Kelly is guilty as shit, whatever. He should have been prosecuted a long time ago. Agreed. However, you have to go after everybody. If you're going to go one person, go after everybody. Yeah. Nobody's saying nothing about Harvey Weinstein. Or Kevin Spacey sexually harassed somebody. I think he said something to the fact like, well, I might have. I don't know if I did it. And the person that accused him passed away. Yeah. So where are those documentaries, Oprah? That's what I'm saying. And it's like that whole cancel culture and all that is bullshit because it's all motive. Yeah. And I'm sick of this. Like, dude, everybody should get, if R. Kelly's gonna go through this, Bill Cosby went to jail for the same thing. Why they can let him settle?
Yeah. Why? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's sitting in jail right now.
Right. And all these people about to watch this documentary, and I kid you not, once it airs, I think it's in January, you're going to see all the hashtags come back saying, oh, they're going to bury him even more.
Yeah.
You know. So that's kind of what pisses me off. So,
hey, I appreciate you bringing that to light because I didn't know nothing about that. So, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out. Yeah. What else you got from me?
So NCAA.
Yeah.
And the Rich Paul rule. Yeah. White supremacy strikes again.
The mayonnaise is heavy on this. Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
Go ahead and break it down for him. This is your thing.
Hey, man. So, for those of y'all who don't know, the NCAA is basically college athletics. And they have for years... Well, actually, let's go back. So, when I was a kid, and when you were a kid too, you used to play the college football game.
Of course.
They had college basketball, college football, all that stuff, man. I love those games, actually, because if you played those games, you could actually, transition that player to the NFL and all that, keep playing. It was dope. Recently, though, maybe in the last, 5 years, those games have gone away.
Yeah, it hasn't been around for a while.
I was like, man, like, where the hell is the NCAA games? Like, what's going on with it?
Yeah.
So I started doing my digging. And come to find out, the reason why NCAA doesn't have games anymore is because they were sued for player likeness and image. Basically what that means is the NCAA was basically collecting money from their student athletes and once again, I'm going to put that first, student athletes, because that's the first thing they are, students. Athletes second. And they were collecting money and getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars for these athletes, and they weren't giving these athletes a dime. So one of the key players that actually said something about this and brought it to my attention was Diana Taurasi, who, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys watch the WNBA. Most people don't. I do. Anyway, she's a baller. You know Diana Taurasi?
I do, but I don't watch WNBA.
Anyway,
no offense, but I don't.
Anyway, I digress. She basically said that she went back to her university and they had her jersey for sale with her name on the back. And she's like, well, where the hell is my money? Like, where's my cut? You know what I'm saying? Like, you selling my jersey, like, it's right here, and I'm not getting the dime.
You don't get no money. You sure you practice on your art, punk?
Practice on your art, punk.
Nah, go ahead.
So, at the end of the day, I feel like the NCAA is crooks. They've been crooks because, think about it. If you... all these college, one of the main things is the March Madness. March Madness is dollars. College football, we're about to watch the BCS.
Right.
Dollars.
I mean, not to cut you off, but think about it. When Zion was playing and everything, Duke, them games used to sell out. Duke used to sell out.
Duke was selling out and his jerseys was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And did Zion get paid anything? Nope.
He got a pat on the back.
Nothing.
Well, I don't even know if he got the pat on the back, but yeah.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think about people like Reggie Bush, and I hate bringing him up because a lot of USC fans don't like Reggie Bush. I personally do. Reggie Bush was a baller.
Why?
I don't know. Ask your friend Brittany. She don't like him, but I digress. Reggie Bush was a baller.
Brittany, why you don't like him?
Reggie Bush is a baller, in my opinion. And he did all that stuff for USC, got his Heisman Trophy taken, and didn't get a dime. Well, technically he did get a dime from you, but that's another story. But
you draw snitching?
He did? No, it's a known fact. Why do you think he got his Heisman taken?
I'm just trying to start something.
But I'm saying all this to say this: the NCAA is crooks. We see you. I'm shouting out LeBron. Thank you, LeBron, for doing what you did with the bill. I don't know if you saw the bill that he signed on the shop.
Oh yeah,
with the governor of California.
Yeah.
So basically, all California athletes now are gonna get paid, which I think is dope. And I respect LeBron, who actually didn't even go to college, but he's looking out for these athletes, and that's dope. But from LeBron, let's go into his agent, Rich Paul.
Yeah. So
Rich Paul, ladies and gentlemen, set the league on fire.
Mastermind,
genius. Matter of fact, let's clap it up for Rich Paul, man. We put
a slow clap on that one.
Why?
The slow clap. You know the slow clap in the movies where you slow clap and it's like the pivotal moment of the movie.
But I like Rich Paul, man.
No, I like the slow clap. It's a good thing, nigga. Okay, just clap the nigga down.
I mean, we clapped up a Marion off that. We can't clap up Rich Paul off that.
I like the slow clap. You know, it's just, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, Rich Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Paul set the league on fire. Everybody wanted him to be his agent because he was out here doing smart deals, great deals, looking out for his athletes. And the man didn't have a college degree.
Nope.
So, what does the NCAA do? What does the NBA do? They meet, how can we stop this? How can we stop this black man who's setting the league on fire? How can we stop them from doing what they got to do? Let's come up with a Rich Paul rule, which basically requires every NBA agent now to have a college degree. Why?
Because a black man figured out how to circumvent the system.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, I'm going off topic, but I'm going to do it anyway. When the Black Panthers were, they armed themselves with guns and stuff like that. And that's when they came up with the whole gun laws because of them.
Yeah.
So it's almost the same thing. Once we figure out how to rise and beat the system, they're going to try to put us down.
But let's go deeper into this because you know I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I'm listening.
So when you think of that, let's talk. Okay, I hate to use race. I really do, but I have to. So when you think of the NFL, what race do you think of?
Black.
When you think of the NBA, what race do you think of?
Black.
When you think of MLB, what race do you think of?
White.
The MLB is the only sport that you don't have to go to college. You can go from high school straight to the pros. And you can smoke marijuana now.
Yes.
Why is that, ladies and gentlemen? For you to go to the NFL, you have to go to college. For you to go to NBA, they took away the rule now. You have to do at least, 1 year or 2 years now?
It used to be 1 year. I think it's 2 years.
You got to do 2 years in college.
Yes.
Why is that? Here at the Freaky Podcast, we like to make you think. I'm just going to leave it there. TR, you can say whatever else you want to say. I'm not saying it's racist. Like, matter of fact, I didn't get a chance to say a quote from my favorite stand-up last time. Remember how I told you I Might Need Security is my favorite stand-up?
Yeah, I remember.
He said, Whitney Houston... R.I.P. Whitney Houston isn't a crackhead. She's really crackish. The NCAA isn't racist. It's just racist. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen.
And speaking of race, I know some people didn't like when we brought up the whole Michael Vick thing last time on the page, and everybody's always talking about why you always bringing up race, and everybody's the same. But as black men, we're on a platform to actually talk about the injustices that affect us.
Absolutely,
and I wish we lived in a world we didn't have to talk about race. I wish everybody could be the same. I wish we could all be, but that's just not the case, man. Yes. It's not what it is. What it is. We have to deal with it. We have to talk about it. Yep. And if it's uncomfortable for you, then that tough titty, niggas. Yeah. Whatever. It's something that's here. It's something that's prevalent. Yep. Like you go back to this Rich Paul rule. Like this dude changed the game. A lot of people don't like him because LeBron and him pretty much have control of the league.
Yeah, they do.
Right. They think he got that whole Anthony Davis thing going and. I mean, who cares?
Who cares? I mean, it's done.
But if it was white, they wouldn't say nothing.
No.
It's a young black dude who LeBron put on.
Because I'll tell you why. You hit a good point. It's an agent in the NFL. I can't think of his name. I think he was like T.O.'s agent or something like that.
Drew Rosenthal?
Yeah, dude. People love that dude. And he's white. And he does a whole bunch of backdoor stuff. Don't nobody say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't nobody say nothing. But if a black dude was doing that stuff that Drew Rosen is doing, it would be all on the news.
Oh my god, he'd
be everywhere. It'd be Rich Paul rules and all this other stuff. It's crazy, man.
Yep, double standards.
So it's like, come on, man. That's all I'm saying. Just open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I like here at the Freaking Podcast. I like to call a spade, and it is what it is, man. That's all I'm gonna say. TR, what you got for me? That's it, man.
Yeah, that's about it.
Anything you want to leave them on? Last note. Are you going to Popeyes tonight?
Nah, I'm full.
Man, shout out to Mookie because that Shogun was fire, bro.
Yeah. Man.
Shogun was fire. What time Shogun close?
Okay, for y'all, the Shoguns is the out here in the Inland Empire. It's like Benihana's. Yeah. It's a teppanyaki grill.
Better.
Yeah, it is better. And you get more bang for your buck.
Yes.
It was delicious. Nutritious and delicious.
Yeah, nutritious and delicious. But honestly, there's one in Corona. There's one in like Rancho, I think.
In San Diego.
But I'm gonna stop shouting them out because they ain't cutting no checks.
You know what? I think next time we're gonna do, we're gonna start just giving them different kind of names or something like that.
Yeah,
give these niggas publicity. We're gonna make up names for these niggas, so we'll know what we're talking about. But
I forgot you.
Yeah, so
shout out to
do
Mookie,
acronyms.
Man.
I don't know shit.
And next week, I hope y'all ready. We got our live podcast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? From the Freaking Podcast Christmas party.
Yep. We're going to bump R.Kelly all day, all night. We're going to bump some R.Kelly. Except in the name of love, we're going to play 12 play. We're not going to do that?
Hell no, we ain't doing that. Who the fuck said that?
I like R.Kelly.
No, we ain't doing that. No, that's not what we're going to do.
We can't bump R.Kelly? Ignition, nothing?
No. Hell no.
No?
No, we're going to bump some of that Lil Duval Christmas tree. That's what we're going to bump. Shout out to Lil Duval. That nigga is killing the game right now. If y'all ain't heard this new song, Christmas Tree, it's fire. Okay?
Did he give you a check to say that?
Damn. Shit, all these niggas I'm shouting out ain't cutting no checks.
On that note, nigga, we out this motherfucker.
And we out.
Peace.